So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again. Murray flushed out right. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. As Sanders has it poked free. And this is picked up by the defense. And the return will stop right around the 25. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Formations be saying,
let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact and he'll go deep.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
At their 49-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Peterson. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Nothing.
And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package. Yeah. 6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there. Now here's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says.
First and 10.
He says out at the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Gurley again here on first down. He's suspended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. From the 25, here's second and 6. Shotgun now from Murray. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Intercepted.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And off comes to Peterson. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Here's a screen to Powell.
What?
A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They toss it left side to Peterson. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. They'll roll him out right.
I'm coming. I'm coming regardless.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
The kick by Bass is good. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. So with time running out in the half, they were forced to settle there for the short field goal.
And you and I both know they would have loved one more shot at the end zone before they decided to settle for that field goal. But it was a prudent, smart play. Take the points and move on.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
We got to turn up on defense, man.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. They complete it to Hill.
Oh, nigga just caught Bo Jackson. Oh.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. They give it to Peterson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And going deep for Hill. And it'll be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all or nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
They're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
How much was that, Bo?
As a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game.
Nah,
because
I did the trade thing, like you traded like
in a
80
sprinter
overall
stance.
players.
They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
That's my fault.
You saved it.
Bro, I be wanting to run
the
it,
intended
bro.
target,
I don't know how
and
to
it's
slide,
3rd down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time,
If I double tap it,
that
it's gonna be
throw
good.
is not for every quarterback, because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully. Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Really?
Offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
That's what I'm
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. Murray now on 1st down.
I love the drive they're working on here, because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way.
Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
Right up the middle.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing again, Murray. Rolling to his right. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Todd Gurley, and it's 3rd and short.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up 4th. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Flush to his right. He can run. Oh, no. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. Through an opening, and there he goes. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20.
The greatest show on earth, baby.
And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the two-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I'll guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for two. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
No gain on the play.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Murray. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score. Visitors 21.
Damn.
Cowboys nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Where this nigga at? Go for the ball.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and...
On 2nd and 7. Murray. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice.
Complete to Jerry Rice.
The Cowboys on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Cooper's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. Oh, now Murray has it stripped. It's going the other way. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
As they say, this game has exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. Not much room here as he...